Mr. Prime Minister, you have no love in your heart for the poor people of this country. If you, sir, have any love for poor people, then the bowels of compassion would move when you realize that poor people can't buy food.
Bless up, my people. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, and Isabel Rose. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Thanks to the returning subscribers. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Turn the post notification bell on. Put it on all so you won't miss an upload from me. On the road to 20k, help me to get there, my people. So in this one, my people, big fight between the DPP, Paula Llewellyn, and a judge in a case where the judge had the right to sentence someone who pleaded guilty. As well as my people, we seen where Dayton Campbell come out brawling and make Andrew Holness know so him a liar. Him don't love poor people. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Run go over to my other platform. Subscribe over there, my people. Get that channel to 1k. Please and thanks. So according to news circulating, my people, there is a legal firestorm brewing over the Director of Public Prosecution's withdrawal of a case last month from a judge who was about to sentence a man who had pleaded guilty to rape and grievous sexual assault. Paula Llewellyn has been chastised by the judge and criticized by several members of the legal profession for her action. They have emphasized that the DPP had the right to appeal rather than to stop the proceedings and start afresh before another judge. And as some know it go for true, once the case has reached a sentencing point, there's no way you're supposed to stop it as a Director of Public Prosecutions. If the person wants to appeal, then you appeal it. But wanna make me know what you think of hearing that part so far, my people. It was reported that the judge, who was visibly upset, remarked that the DPP had also stopped a murder case some time ago in which the judge was to preside. But in response, Llewellyn said what she did last month in entering a null proseque was done in the interest of justice because a non-custodial sentence that was being indicated was not the appropriate sentence given the gravity of the allegations. She quoted, "It cannot be that the pendulum of justice must only swing in one direction for the accused. It must also swing for the victim," Llewellyn stressed. She said the process in arriving at the sentence was irregular. My people, for a better understanding, a nolle proseque is a formal notice of abandonment by a plaintiff or prosecutor of all or part of a suit or action. An attorney at law, president of the Southern Bar Association, when asked for a comment on the issue, said that in his view, it is an abuse of discretion to use nolle proseque in that manner because if the DPP is dissatisfied with the sentence imposed by the judge, she can appeal it. And so right now, she blocking it right now, he said the case would now have to go before another judge. We don't know where the DPP are trying to prove right here, so because this man pleaded guilty to the assault, to rape. And right now, I'm not a partiality for nobody will commit the murder and you know, say, the case can be proven that they have committed the murder or they have committed the rape act. I'm not a partiality for them, so I don't know where the DPP are stop sentencing in an advanced stage. But let me know, my people, for those who have more knowledge as it pertains to this whole justice system and the whole law aspect of it, on the talk up and drop on the comment in the comment section. Meanwhile, in this segment, my people, we've seen where Dayton Campbell, the General Secretary of the People's National Party, come out brawling and make Andrew Holness know, say, him a all liar, him don't love the poor, as he suggested in a speech on a meeting that was called by him.
As I was shaped mentally, politically, by the experience of the 1980s, growing up on Cumberland Road in Spanish Town and then moving to Ensom City and witnessing and seeing political violence up front firsthand. Like thousands of Jamaicans having to walk to school because your mother never had the money to give you to take taxi to come home and wash that uniform and iron it the next day. I know what it is not to have lunch money, but nobody in the world would ever know, because even though I was poor, I was proud. So when I say I love the poor, but I hate poverty, you understand what I mean?
If you didn't love poor people, you would have never demolished the house of poor people over football.
Here just to provide the security necessary for the workmen to do their operation. Our information is that criminal elements have acquired lands in this space. They have sold those lands. They're purported to sell those lands to unsuspecting persons who have been in the process of that construction process. The necessary orders were given by the government of Jamaica to cease and desist.
If you didn't love poor people, then you would lock you up in a coffin that you can't come out and get the food and give one nigga $10,000 for a whole year when people are suffer. If you didn't love poor people, you would tell taximan tell them to put car seat in a them something picnic in order to carry people in a taxi whenever run for road. If you didn't love poor people. If you, Mr. Corbin, didn't love poor people, you would give teacher 20% and give your ministers 250%. You don't love poor people. If you didn't love poor people wouldn't have a hospital or ambulance in a chair because they can't get a bed for lying down in and people are dead for snow.
People in a chair and they on concrete asleep.
Mr. Prime Minister, you have no love in your heart for the poor people of this country. If you, sir, have any love for poor people, then the powers of compassion will move when you realize that poor people can't buy food because everything rails under your watch. You don't love poor people, Mr. Prime Minister. You have no love in your heart for the people of this country.
So chat up my people and tell me if you don't agree with what Dayton Campbell had to say. Alan Courtney Magnus, who claimed the title of Jamaica's Good Morning Man in 1972 and enjoyed a long and successful reign as the king of breakfast radio for more than 40 years, died Saturday morning at the age of 80. Throughout his 4 decades ruling, the Roost Magnus earned the love and loyalty of thousands of Jamaicans who tuned in daily for royal fare of incisive humor, razor-sharp wit, and intelligent banner. So, rest in peace to Alan Magnus. And a quick update on the 63-year-old senior paralegal at the Nunes Schofield, DeLeon and Company, Sandra Risden, who was brutally gunned down during an early morning rush hour traffic on Washington Boulevard 3 weeks ago. It's said that on Friday, my people, that the police have charged a man with that murder. So, rest in peace again to this lady. And so right now, my people, want to take in this little message from Miss Pearl grandson, basically saying how we are a slave to the system.
pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to do a 4 or 5 year degree that could have easily been done in 2 years. You complete your degree in debt, but you can't get a job because them want somebody with experience. When you finally get a job, them start you at the bottom of the scale where them put in place to keep you in your place so you go home with little or nothing. And there beginneth the slavery to the system. If you want a house, you take a mortgage. If you want a car, you take a loan. More debt. Meanwhile, if for one reason or the other you find yourself with surplus cash, them encourage you to go this place where they can invest it and get what them want to fight and then get little or nothing same way. But if you happen to keep the money there your yard and them draw down upon you with it, you are now guilty of a criminal offense. By the time your eyes are open to this draconian barbaric system, you are too deep in debt, scared to take even a day off from work, let alone to entertain the thought of taking a risk along the path of entrepreneurship. Meanwhile, the person who do them like a farming, the person who do them like a barbering, the people them who run them like a taxi, the people them who sell a market, the people them who push hand cart, slowly gather them assets over time and they don't owe a dime on them. Society trains you to look at these people with scant regard. And them train you to use money where you don't have to buy outfits so you can't afford to keep up with appearances and create a facade of an accomplishment. Meanwhile, your nose barely the above water to catch air. Who in a better position? And that being said, my opinion, university education is potentially robbery with aggravation in plain sight.
Drop on an honest opinion in the comment section, make a reason, my people. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Go over to my other platform, Instagram and Facebook, and follow me over there at Anissa Bell Rose. Check out the YouTube store, make a purchase, it goes in support of the channel. Check out the YouTube membership, you get a lot of benefits by becoming a member. We do notification shout out in each and every video to be a part of that. All you have to do is be the first to like, comment and subscribe and you'll be featured in the following video to come. This notification shout out goes to Sandra Plunkett. Big up yourself, Plunkett. Thanks for the continued support from each and every subscriber. New viewers, come on board, journey with me, join the family. Subscribe to the channel, like up the videos, share out the videos. Support the ABR movement by playing your part on the road to 20k. Help me to get there, my people. Stay tuned for more updates, stay tuned for more videos. Get this video to at least 1,000 likes. Big up on yourself.